what's wrong with y'all selective hearing, bro? Don't y'all know, and I don't even get into no whole politics thing, but don't y'all know everything that's happening right now been said before? Everything that's happening right now in the world has been said or getting ready to do or done before. We just weren't paying attention. So this was the same thing with man. I think black people just hear what they want to hear, comment on what they want to comment, talk about what they want to talk about, and that's it. I think we selective, and then we put it out in the atmosphere. We just throw it out there in the atmosphere and hope it stick. Throw it out there and let niggas get mad, hope it stick. Throw it out there for the sake of conversation, hope it stick. I know what I'm gonna say. Don't no nigga mention Cherry Street in no other damn city. That's my first time ever in my history of the music industry. Some nigga said Cherry Street and Brown Street to me in the course of a conversation. This is Capitol Drive. Niggas say something about Fond du Lac shit. You know, say North Side, East Side. They say shit like that. And I'd be surprised when they say that. But nigga, when you start pinpointing motherfucking Vine, nigga, you got me fucked up. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking way. Nobody at the crib is saying anything. Nigga, ain't nobody saying nothing about them blocks up in there. Galena. Yeah. You know, Galena, you know, Brown Street, Cherry. And I backed up. I said, fuck you know about Cherry Street. When he said that shit to me, I backed the fuck up. Like, and I looked at Treese, and Treese looked at me. I'm like, what the fuck you know about Cherry Street? And I'm seeing all the hand movements and shit and all this on here. And I said, this nigga's a hype. I said it. To myself, I was saying that because right at that moment, I was doing an interview with the nigga. But I'm looking like, this nigga hype. This nigga's an old hype from the crib. I'm looking at this motherfucker. If you separate the business, right, and you put the face out there, who cooking? I wish a nigga would say Buffalo to me out of town. I'd be like, who cooking? If you take the man away from the business that he went viral with, who cooking? Who cooking is the question. Who cooking? You got to ask yourself that question. Who the fuck is cooking? Who is cooking? Y'all understand? And for everybody that just came in, I was just going through this whole situation talking about Walter. Cool dude, cool. But all of them was cool. Everybody was cool. Everybody was cool, y'all. I wasn't having no problem. Went out there, got the big ass motherfucking plate of shit that I had to take back to the hotel. It was so much goddamn food, nigga. But one thing for shit show, I don't know no niggas that eat briskets. Who, y'all eat briskets on this motherfucker? Y'all eat briskets, you a different nigga. I don't know no niggas that eat briskets. And they brought a big ass motherfucking brisket. And I really just wanted the bone out the middle so I can weigh the bitch around like everybody else. But I know goddamn well y'all niggas is not going up to Speed Queen and asking for briskets. Bullshit. I know niggas here at the crib in Miami is not asking no nigga, ain't going nowhere to pull up and ask for no motherfucking brisket. I don't eat no motherfucking briskets. I don't have motherfucking. I wanted to be like everybody, just weigh the bone around. I just wanted to be like everybody else. I put the big ass bone. I took a picture of the motherfucking big ass bone of brisket. I ain't eat that shit. Treese didn't eat that shit. We ain't eat that big ass motherfucking brisket. That shit was crazy. Man. We go get ribs and that's it. I don't know. No nigga, give me some ribs, barbecue ribs. I'm cool. But briskets, so the dope part about it is Walter did suggest the oxtail, barbecue oxtail is good, man. I ain't gonna cap y'all. That shit was good. That shit was good. It was salty. A little salty. A little salty. A little salty. I ain't gonna cap. I should have went on the. I should have said it. A little salty. For the record, fuck all that falling all on the ground shit. That nigga, y'all oxtails the salty as a bitch. That's what I should have said. I was trying to be cool because I was doing the interview. But y'all shit was a little salty. The best, for real though, the best part of the shit was the mac and cheese. That's what they ain't talking about. The best part of the motherfucking meal was the mac and cheese. Now the mac and cheese was fire as hell, but I did have a little trouble shaking the motherfucker off, the brisket off the motherfucking bone. I did have a little problem. I had to, had to maneuver it around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All that falling off the bone shit was some bullshit. I must have caught a bad day because I was had to do a couple of extra shakes and it just fall off for me like that. It's some California shit. See, listen, man. I know for a fact, and Rich could tell you this, that area, it ain't enough niggas that live out there for people to be making this big ass hoopla about Destination Smokehouse and stop going. That's a fucking fact. I did play it all right. It took a minute for the motherfucker to fall off. But yeah, I was trying to, but that shit wasn't coming out like that. I had to take my motherfucking finger and kind of push it down. But the shit was good though. It was a little salty though. It was a little salty. But I'm gonna say this to y'all. It was, about Cherry Street, Brown Street, and they're gonna look away. What you looking away for, motherfucker? You said some street, nigga. What you know about that? He gonna look off and shit. Yeah, Cherry Street, Brown Street, and then looked off. I said, "What the fuck you know about that street?" I looked at Trees. Trees looked at me. I said, "How the fuck does no nigga know about Cherry and Buffalo and nigga stop?" See? Okay, what the fuck was he? They had briskets out there. See what I'm saying? Teresa, I don't know about no goddamn brisket. See what I'm saying? On my mama, dope-ism, crack-ism. Well, y'all got me fucked up. So I don't care if y'all get mad and call this nigga that y'all don't know y'all uncle. Y'all kiss my ass. That's how I feel. And when that nigga go back to work, leave him alone. When he go back to work, leave him alone. I just want to have another topic. Man, AT, I think he is. I ain't going to cap. I think he is. Or have experienced, that nigga experienced Milwaukee. If he ain't from Milwaukee, to say something about motherfucking Cherry and Galena, he didn't experience extensive Milwaukee-ism. Fuck what you talking about. That nigga had, if you say them streets, nigga, it's Milwaukee-ism. Cause ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way, y'all. Hey, listen, when I got there, he wasn't cooking. When I told him to come out and talk to me, he wasn't cooking. He wasn't cooking. So that's my story, y'all. I ain't even, I was so disinterested in the situation. I didn't even post my interview with the nigga. That's how crazy. I didn't even post the shit. I still got it. I didn't even post our conversation or nothing because the nigga had blew me back when he said something about motherfucking Cherry Street. And I just kind of decided sitting there. But they brought that big ass tray of motherfucking food out. We like, God damn, they give all this. That's what they give all this out like this. Yeah, like so now that's a family spot. It's a family spot. It's a family restaurant. Don't no niggas go to that restaurant. I'm here to tell y'all. We got out there. It wasn't packed. It was family oriented. They actually took my ass to the DJ booth because they thought I was DJing. And I came out there and met Nick. I had my back. They thought I was going to DJ. Nah, I'm not DJing, nigga. I came out to do interviews and shit. So I'm going to set up my little shit. Yeah, I did post a little bit, but it wasn't enough. I wasn't interested no more once the niggas got on it. Once I seen Keith Lee got on there with that, I just went out there. I went out and they wouldn't bring him out to me. And I had $5,000 for him. And once they wouldn't let me have a conversation with him, I actually took $1,000 of it and I went and I bought food and other charitables for people. And I guess they felt like he didn't need the money. I don't know. All of those shit right there. That's that bullshit, y'all. That's that motherfucking bullshit that kicked this shit off right there. And I make sure that I made my attempts to reach Walter, Mr. Walter, and all of those fuck shit. See, that's that bullshit right there. And y'all felt, and I made sure that I wanted to have a conversation with him, but they said that he was busy. And man, they didn't even know who dog was. They didn't even know who he was. Y'all remember that shit is in the boonies? They didn't even know who he was. They didn't even know who Keith Lee was. Right? So he already in the middle of another interview, right? They told him to wait. He didn't say I got $5,000 for him. He left. He left and then got in the car and started talking about the 5,000. Yes, and everybody knows that I try to make my trips meaningful, and I tried the food and it was delicious. And from what I understand, that Mr. Walter, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Everybody don't know you. He was offended because everybody didn't know him. And he's offended because they told him to wait. That's what happened. And he didn't want to wait. He didn't want to wait for the old man to finish. And so he left and jumped in the car and got on the motherfucking thing. Yes. And hi, everyone. It's Keith again. I'm out here outside of Destination Smokehouse, and I came with bearing gifts. Let me show all that bullshit. Man, go on the fuck on, man. Go on the fuck on with that shit, Keith. They didn't know you. They didn't know you, my nigga. They didn't know you. I came out here and let's try the food. Now, this nigga gonna try the food, then shit on. Try the food, like the food. Yes, 9 out of 11 and all that old bullshit. And then went back in there to go talk to dude, and he couldn't because he was doing an interview. That's what happened. That's what happened. He mad because motherfucker didn't want to talk, couldn't talk to him. Come on, Keith. Come on, dog. Come the fuck on, man. Come on, bro. And the crazy part about it, y'all, is that even after it all happened, me and Treese, we got out there in the midst of it, and was trying to straighten it out. So they in a little triangle talking together. Josh was standing behind it, and the white man sitting next to little triangle standing together, and Unc sitting there. Little teeth. Y'all leave us alone. Leave the white man, leave us alone. We good. Best in the nation. Shit. And that really made niggas mad. Niggas started going in on him, call him a sellout because they didn't want to agree. He didn't want to agree with them, and he fell for it. He fell for it. They standing there, a little triangle together and shit. And leave him alone. We good out here. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know who Keith Lee was. And I don't know how it got to the point. I don't know how it got to the point where, hey, Chris, I don't know how it got to the point where they started saying that Keith wouldn't get Unc the money. Feel me? Y'all stop letting these influencers fuck up y'all business, man. That's crazy. Like, these people don't even come to y'all spots. They don't even come. I swear they had him like they're the jester. They had him ham bone, and then they had him falling and moonwalking and shit and all that old bullshit. But it was him though. That wasn't they didn't do him like that. He did that. He did that shit. Right now, they're gonna use him up by, I'm gonna give about another, I ain't even gonna say no whole goddamn, I'm gonna give about 3 more weeks. If he don't open up no restaurant, listen, the man just said point blank, y'all, on the last interview he did. I don't know who. Hey, can y'all find that? But what was the last interview we watched? Listen, she upstairs, but listen, what was the last interview we was watching? This nigga said, I don't cook, but I know what it's supposed to taste like. Bitch, we all know what it's supposed to taste like. Is you cooking? Is you cooking or you just... Is you cooking, nigga? Is you still moonwalking and throwing your glasses and shit? We know what it's supposed to taste like. The fuck? I actually had a great time when I went out there. The barbecue in itself had a distinct moisture that was like no other around the corner. It was just a great situation. I give it a 9 out of 18. Ass nigga, come out there and just fucked y'all whole business up with that bullshit. I had it going great. Y'all was chilling. Y'all was chilling and shit. Hey, listen. When that man go back to work, leave him alone.